You know what's crazy is that everybody wanna see how it feels to be in the 5D to 7D consciousness. I don't think y'all ready for that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you the difference between the 3D and the 5D, because I seen a video about this before. When you're looking at a person in the 3D conscious level, you see them for who they are. In a way, you can sense that something could be wrong with them because maybe their face look overly sad or overly something. So you can see them for what they are. You can determine whether they're drunk, whether they're worried, whether they, you can see that because it's what their face look like. But when you in the 5 to 7D conscious, you can actually see the aura. You can actually see the spirit. You can actually see them before they even officially walk up to you. And then you can feel it as well. So if you are in the 5D to 7D consciousness, when you look at a person, you are not only looking at the person in a human form, but you can actually see right through them as if they are like camouflage. You can tell everything about them before they even know. You can feel their energy. But a person that's on the 3D don't feel none of that. All they see is maybe a sad face, maybe a lonely face. And what's wrong? You all right? And like, yeah, I'm okay. For the person in the 5 to 7D will say, "Oh, you okay? Why are you so sad? It's going to get better." And then most likely, if they want to tell you who they are, they're a person that is enlightened, a person that is of Christ. If they were to walk up to you, they're going to tell you what's wrong with you. They're not going to ask you. They're going to tell you. Because they see it on you. This is why they keep us separated. They keep us apart. They don't want us to go heighten in our ability, because then we're gonna know things. A person that has the Christ consciousness in them, when you see a person that has the Christ consciousness in you, not only are they gonna know you for who you really are, because you can't hide it from them, because they see it in another conscious level than everybody else, but then they're gonna tell you what's wrong with you because they're in the 5D sense. This is why in technology they are trying to make it seem like that they're giving us all this technology to be in the superistic type world where we can know each other's minds and thoughts and we can see each other's. And we already have these powers in us already. This is what we were born with. So all the AI shit that they trying to sell us and make us to be one of them, we already got these powers within ourselves. We were born with them. We were born with them. And when you get in the 5 to 70 conscious level, you will go to see people not for who they truly are. See, right now, you only see Ajita. You see the skin. You see what I portray. But if you was in the 5 to 70 sense, you can see through me. You can see all my worries. You can see you can see all of that. You can see everything. You can say, well, you know what? She a good person, but she a little fucked up with some good inspiration. She be good. Or you can say, she is fucked. I'm going to stay away from her, because I don't need that right now. This is when you are using your discernment. You're not judging people by what they got. You are judging people by how you want them to play a role in your life or where you are going at that moment. So if you know that you are trying to enlighten yourself, you have to use your discernment. You have to figure out what is good for you and what is not in order to accustom the new way of life that you are trying to create. So if you got a man that you know is a snake, and the life that you are trying to create, you don't want no snakes around. Even though he got a little bit of good points in him, but at the end of the day, he's still a fucking snake. And you learned from snakes in your old life. So in your new life, you don't want no motherfucking snake. You don't want no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You don't want no snakes. So even though you're good at ways, you're good at time, but at the end of the day, bitch, you still a snake, so you got to go. This is when you're using your discernment. You're taking people for who they are, and you separating them. You're not judging them. It don't have nothing about what they got, what they do, how much they wear, nothing. It's about the kind of life that you want to live. You have to use your discernment. When you read a book, use your discernment. Take what resonates within you that is true. It could be 100 people that read the same book, and all of them could read the same book and have the same ideas and everything. But what part of that book did you resonate with? What part of that book did you not resonate with? Or did you just read the book and obeyed it because it told you to obey it? Did you have a mind of your own when you read it? Because maybe you would have went down the other road. Maybe you would have said no instead of yes. But maybe because the book told you to go down that road and say yes, you're going to do exactly what that book said, and you're going to have no mind of your own. When if you would have read that book and came to your own understanding, you probably would have had another ending, and it could have either been more better or more fucked up. But you would never know, because you did what the book told you. You didn't have your own mind. This is why all of us in this world are so fucked up, because we are trying to be under a system of controlment. You got so many human beings on this planet that just want to do what they really want to do. But they are living in a world where they can't do it. A lot of chosen beings want to live the world right now and be free. But what can you do when you living in a world where you want to be free and you got nothing but NPCs and clones running around here killing each other? Do y'all think that we are really killing each other? Do y'all really think the Christ beings, the chosen ones, the anointed ones, do y'all really think that they're the ones out here killing each other and doing all this shit to our planet and our earth? It's not them. It's not them. These are the clones, and they showing us this. Do you think a person of the Christ will be doing this? What do you think a person that is of Christ will be doing living in a world like this? You would think that a person that has the Christ consciousness will come out and save the world. Right? So if you're thinking that God is going to come and save the world and y'all mad at him because the world is fucked up, and y'all mad at God because the world is so fucked up, I'm mad at God because why didn't he do anything? Well, you be mad at yourself. Because what is you doing to improve your community? You mad at God because he created all these drug addicts and baby, but you mad at God while you on your way now and get some weed from the weed man. But you mad at God that all these babies is crack babies and all these mothers is doing drugs, and you mad at all these fucking drug addicts taking over your community while you on your way to the weed man. You sitting here mad at God because all the children dying, and meanwhile you just whipped death on that man that work in that corner store because he didn't give you a free fucking pack of cigarettes. Now you ready to come back here threatening his life. But meanwhile you mad at God because all these children and innocent people were dying, and you just whipped death on a man because he couldn't give you nothing for free. So what are you mad at God for? You ain't helping him make this world a better place for you and me. So why the fuck you mad at him? Today is Tuesday, y'all. I'm going to go in live in about 2 hours. Hopefully they don't ban me then.